The Zodiac is one of the most notorious unsolved serial cases in American history. Active in Northern California during the late 1960s and early 1970s, the Zodiac is believed to have ended at least 5 people, but he claimed to have ended as many as 37. What makes the case particularly chilling is his taunting behavior. He sent cryptic letters to newspapers, included ciphers, and even communicated directly with police, all while eluding capture. The first confirmed Zodiac case occurred on December 20th, 1968, when 2 teenagers, Betty Lou Jensen, 16, and David Faraday, 17, were shot near a remote area in Vallejo, California. There were no witnesses, and at first it appeared to be a random act, but things soon took a darker turn. On July 4th, 1969, another couple, Darlene Ferrin, 22, and Michael Mageau, 19, were shot in a car near Blue Rock Springs Park in Vallejo. Darlene passed at the scene, but Michael survived to provide a partial description of the culprit. Just 45 minutes after the attack, the Zodiac called the police to take credit for it. The Zodiac's most infamous characteristic was his letters. After the Blue Rock Springs attack, he began sending letters to local newspapers, often filled with disturbing details that only the killer could know. These letters included coded messages, known as ciphers, which the Zodiac said would reveal his identity. One of the first letters included a cipher that was unsolved for months. Eventually, 2 teachers, Donald and Betty Hardin, managed to crack it, though the message turned out to be more cryptic and nonsensical than anyone expected. The Zodiac's letters became a regular part of the case, and he would often include further codes, threats, and mocking messages to the police and public. One of the most chilling letters was sent on July 31st, 1969, where the Zodiac said, "I like ending people because it is so much fun. It is more fun than ending wild game in the forest because man is the most dangerous animal of all." The Zodiac claimed responsibility for multiple deaths and hinted at future attacks. His taunts only added to the fear and anxiety surrounding his identity. In September 1969, the Zodiac struck again, this time in Lake Berryessa, a popular recreation area. The victims were Brian Hartnell, 20, and Cecilia Ann Shepard, 22. They were approached by a man in an unusual costume, a hooded figure with a white executioner's-style robe and a symbol of a cross circle drawn on the front. The Zodiac tied the couple up, then brutally attacked them. He was able to make an escape, but not before drawing a symbol on the car door with the same cross circle and leaving a message detailing his attack. Before fleeing the scene, he also scrawled another note on the car door. This cryptic reference to the dates of his crimes would become a hallmark of his signature style. After Lake Berryessa, the Zodiac disappeared for a period, only to reappear on October 11th, 1969, with a letter to the San Francisco Chronicle that again included a cipher and threats. He would continue to send letters to newspapers and police throughout 1970 and 1971, but his last confirmed death was on March 22, 1970, when he ended Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau. Despite numerous investigations and some promising leads, the Zodiac was never caught, and the case grew cold. Many suspects were proposed over the years, including a man named Arthur Lee Allen, but no concrete evidence ever emerged to definitively identify the culprit. To this day, the Zodiac remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in criminal history. The case has been the subject of countless books, documentaries, and movies. The taunts, cryptic letters, and seemingly random choice of victims have made him an enduring symbol of fear and fascination. Despite advances in DNA analysis and new technologies, the Zodiac's true identity has never been confirmed, and many of the ciphers he created still remain unsolved.